Hey everyone, my name is Jamey Prezzi. I'm a real estate agent in Miami and Miami Beach. And today I'm going to talk to you about why you have not found that perfect home. And I'm going to give you 5 tips for how you can overcome this annoying issue. But first, before I get started with that, I just want to tell you thank you so much for tuning in every single week. We hope to be a good resource for you for everything real estate in Miami and Miami Beach. You can follow us online on Instagram and Facebook at The Prezzis and on YouTube at Jamey Prezzi. Please make sure that you subscribe and follow us every week because I do put out new content every week with a lot of tips and strategies for buying and selling real estate in our city. And also my husband does market updates all throughout the month. Okay, so let's get started. So you've been looking at real estate for a little while and you have not found that perfect home. So what can you do about it? The first thing that I like to do for my buyers who are in this situation is to go back and show the comps of comparable properties that have sold based on price, condition, and location over the last 6 months. Because maybe your expectations are not in line for comparable properties that are selling in that neighborhood. Typically, the properties that are on the market and are active are the most expensive properties because obviously they haven't sold yet. Then you can also have a look at properties that are pending sales, those that are under contract. And then from there, we look at properties that have recently sold. And when we take that data of properties that have sold over the last 6 months, you can see the list to sale price ratio and kind of get an idea about what comparable properties are selling for in that neighborhood. Maybe your budget is not in line with the neighborhood pricing. So it's very important to have a look over that data. Again, look at actives, pendings, and recently sold properties based on price, condition, and location over the last 6 months. Are your expectations in line with what's available? Number 2, is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? Sometimes buyers will say to me, look, there's a lot of inventory in this neighborhood or in this building. Why can I not find the property that I want to buy? Well, when you get down to specifics, especially if you're looking to purchase in a condominium building, even though there may be a lot of inventory in that building on the market right now, maybe just the line and the floor and the type of unit you're looking for is not on the market right now. So I know that can be really frustrating. But what I like to do is number 3, create opportunities. So sometimes what we need to do is go back and look at properties that have recently come off the market. Maybe it expired or it just was canceled or withdrawn. And I like to give those seller agents a call and just find out, look, is the seller still interested in selling? We do that for condominiums, we do that for single family homes, because sometimes we need to be more aggressive as agents and work for our buyers and create opportunities. So that is another way that we can try and find that perfect house for you to buy. So next, number 4. Have you checked out any other neighborhoods? Sometimes people get very caught up in only one specific neighborhood. But have you even given other neighborhoods a little chance? Because I will tell you, I have worked with hundreds of buyers over the years, just making a little tweak, going out a little bit farther away from the city, going either west or even north into Broward. We can find really good opportunities that may make you even happier than you even realize. So just be open to exploring other options, other maybe buildings or other neighborhoods, and let's see if we can create more opportunities and more buying opportunities for you. And last but not least, this is something that is a little bit uncomfortable to say sometimes. Sometimes there is a significant other. Maybe it's your partner or your husband or your wife or your brother or a family member. But sometimes there is someone over here that is giving a little bit of feedback, and for whatever reason, they may not be as motivated for you to buy as you are. And maybe every time you see a buying opportunity, they're over here talking you out of it. And maybe even it's good intentions on the end. I mean, ultimately, that's your decision to purchase or not. but sometimes there is another party involved that is uncreating the opportunities for you. And maybe you just need to have a conversation with them. I'm sure you are aware that that's happening, and just ask them, look, do you want to buy? Do you not want to buy? Because if that is what's going on, maybe you need to regroup and figure out a different strategy. Maybe you need to wait a little bit until they become more motivated. There are lots of opportunities to purchase real estate in our area, and there are all different pricing brackets that you can purchase in. We can find you amazing opportunities, but you just sometimes have to be willing to work a little bit harder, look outside the box, and make sure everyone in your party is motivated to buy today. And one thing I've provided for you is a free download. If you look at the notes below, you'll see a link for a free home buying checklist. Feel free to download that, and also you'll get our weekly newsletter. If you have more questions about buying in our area, please feel free to text, call, or direct message me at 305-793-8965. Have a great day.